What is going on, everybody? This is Derelius. I am back with a brand new review. In today's review, I'm going to be talking about the movie One Night in Miami. It was just released on Amazon a few days ago, and I watched it last night. I thought the movie itself was pretty good in my opinion, and here is my review. So the movie starts off with Cassius Clay finding somebody, and it seems as if he is about to win the fight. But then the person that he is fighting comes back and everything with power, and he decides to knock out Cassius Clay just to shut him up, as Cassius Clay was showboating, basically talking all that smack, but then he gets knocked out. It then goes to NFL player Jim Brown as he is talking to somebody. He has visited their estate and everything, and it seems as if Mr. Carter is cool, but at the same time, you have to remember this is the 1960s, and the estate, plantation, whatever you may call it, it's not really a good sign. Mr. Brown offers to help Mr. Carter, but then Mr. Carter pulls the race card, basically saying that they don't allow Negroes in the house. So then it goes to Sam Cooke. He has a performance at this venue and is dead. No one does not care about Sam Cooke. No one doesn't like Sam Cooke as he is a Negro himself. And I forgot to add, the venue is at an all-white club, which makes it 10 times worse. And it's so bad that not only does Sam Cooke messes up on his performance, but people leave, making it all bad. So then it goes to Malcolm X, the final person, and he returns home talking to his wife, and he's basically talking about on how he wants to leave the Nation of Islam. And that's how it goes. It flash forwards to a few months, and then it is now February 25th, 1964, as Cassius Clay goes against Sonny Liston. And Malcolm is in preparation for the big fight, training, as he gets his photo taken underwater. And then he talks about how he's going to have a couple of his friends over after the fight. And then when he mentions Malcolm X, his manager is kind of like wishy-washy on Malcolm X going, but at the same time, he doesn't hate Malcolm X. He just doesn't want Cassius Clay to be involved with him because of how Malcolm X is presenting himself. As you remember, in 1964, him and the Nation of Islam they was kind of still on good terms, but Malcolm wanted to leave for his own reasons, and his manager doesn't want Malcolm to be causing some kind of like problems or troubles. But Cassius, he doesn't listen because he already has his mind made up. So the fight happens, and in real life, as of course, Muhammad Ali knocks out Sonny Liston to become the brand new world heavyweight champion of the world. So then the four get back together, and then Malcolm informs everyone that he only invited just the three, Muhammad, Sonny, and Jim, to his place, as he does have his associates from the Nation of Islam, but at the same time, he doesn't want them to be around because he is planning to leave the Nation of Islam. And so what I liked in the movie was that they talked about many topics that happened around the time, and how each character, I would probably say, maybe after the experience with being with all of them, how I'm probably like helped them better themselves. I don't know how to like word it, as they talked about JFK's assassination and how Malcolm has said that the chickens are coming home to roost, something in the lines of that. How basically everyone is trying to warn Malcolm and be careful of the words that he's saying and how he is presenting himself, because it could come back to bite him. It could really come back to hurt him in the long run. how Muhammad Ali is planning to join Malcolm X with the Nation of Islam, and that's when everyone is like concerned about that. Like, you sure you want to do that, etc. What we saw was that Malcolm X and Sam Cooke having some problems with how each are presenting themselves. And I know this technically did not happen in like real life with them having like serious issues and with him like playing that Bob Dylan song, but I see why Regina King added that to the movie. And the movie itself was just a nice representation of four legends in one place at the same time. Though it's sad like how two of them ended up, Malcolm getting killed by his own people, Sam Cooke getting killed and everything, Muhammad Ali becoming the legend that he is already, Jim Brown retiring to become an actor. Like, I can't really say much about the movie. I know that some of it is fake, but some of it is real. I did enjoy the movie as it was, how they added a lot of like real life stuff to the movie, and how each character presented themselves of how they were, how they is. And I thought that all of them did a good job on that behalf. And if I were to give this movie out of a 10, I would probably rate this like an 8.5, maybe even a 9, maybe even an 8.5 range, because it was a good movie in my opinion. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it for yourself. And that is probably it, the end of this review. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me something to review. Recommend something for me. Until next time, goodbye.